we're going to talk a little bit about the world of startups and the ecosystem here, right?
That's fine.
That's right.
I actually have something that I want to share with the audience.
Do you?
Yeah, do you have something that you want to ask me, or can I say something?
No, you say whatever you want to say. Do you want me here? Do you want me to kind of?
No, stay here.
I'll
stay
stand
here.
respectfully.
No, I like you next to me. So last year at the conference we announced a new site, and we also announced a new thing called Canvas ads. And
wait,
if you
Boris,
want,
I feel like I got to stop and stall while people are walking in and out.
oh, that's fine. I'll
like
keep
it's fine?
talking as well. Yeah, for the
right.
people who are interested,
All
and the
right.
rest you can just fuck the hell off. But so we launched a thing called Canvas ads, and it's like a full-size ad. It's very cool, and we worked with partners like Adyen and Wix and Samsung, and we basically give the advertiser the full page. And the click rates this year, we were hoping they were going to be good, but the rates are 25 times as high as any other ads in the industry. And we have a booth, like in the main hall, the tent thing, where you can see what we can do for any of you. And there's no budget too small, so if you want to go and check that out, that would be awesome. That was my commercial pitch for my own stuff that I had to get in somewhere, so this was a good moment.
That was a great pitch. It was a pretty good pitch, right? It was pretty subtly done. Good pitch.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
That was a much less subtle pitch than the one I planned to do for my show about the U.S. election, Angry White Men Trump Up the Volume, which you can see on Saturday. Anyway, at Boom Chicago on the Rosengracht. Anyway.
You should go. It's cool.
So here's the thing. Is everybody kind of out versus in? I'll say it later. You didn't have to write it down. So one of the things that's so awesome about this event is for me it really highlights one of the things that's really cool about Amsterdam, which is it is such a entrepreneurial, friendly, innovative city. Would you agree?
I agree.
I feel like there's a very Dutch. How many people, give me applause if you're a Dutch person in the theater today. Nice. Round of applause if you're not a Dutch person.
Even better.
Let it be said that there were fewer not Dutch people, and yet you were all louder. So well done, not Dutch people. There's a Dutch thing which is called the polder model, and to me it's the opposite. It's a great thing because it's about cooperating and working together, which is necessary to make a company work, but it's not inherently entrepreneurial. But if you move here, they make you learn about this thing called the polder model, which comes from the old days when the Netherlands was under sea level, and so the Dutch folks had to pump water, and they would work together with their neighbors, pumping water to keep their feet dry. Which, by the way, is why Dutch people are the tallest in the world. The short ones drowned.
People drown. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the original polder model was you will grow or you will die.
You know what they say about the Netherlands, though, is that we're divine people.
How so?
Well, because they say God created the world, but the Dutch created the Netherlands.
That's excellent. That's excellent.
Pretty cool.
And then foolishly traded Manhattan for Suriname.
Well,
so there's ups and downs.
So we're humans.
In the Dutch godlike saga. But so there's the polder model maybe working against entrepreneurialism, but then I feel like we've got great things. We've got Startup Delta, we've got the Next Web, Neelie Kroes. Neelie Kroes, to me, one of my two favorite Kroes women. It's really close between her and Doutzen. But the great thing about both Neelie and Doutzen Kroes is that they both have a lot to say about the startup community. And I thought it would be fun for us to all play a little round of who said it, Neelie or Doutzen. So here's how it's going to work. I've curated, much like Boris and the food trucks, I have curated some quotes, actual quotes from Neelie and Doutzen Kroes, and then I want Boris to work with the audience and figure out which quote is which. Sound cool? It's fine if you don't, because we're doing it, so if you don't like it, we're doing it anyway. Okay, so here comes the first quote. Here comes the first quote. And the first quote is, in a world that takes a faster and faster pace, it's nice to know you can slow down once in a while with a good TV program. Applaud if you think that's Neelie. Applaud if you think that's Doutzen. Yeah. I get it. The model watches television. What do you think? What's your vote? You vote?
I Doutzen. Yeah.
That is Neelie Kroes. Neelie Kroes.
Neelie Kroes. Wow.
She works hard, she plays hard, and she watches TV. For me, the real question is, what is a good TV program for Neelie Kroes? Is she like watching Game of Thrones? Is she more of a, Downton Abbey? I don't know. I'd love to know. Okay, here's the next quote. Next quote. I'm able to really enjoy the positive attention I receive. Neelie? Doutzen? I think it's so creepy and sexist that you guys think only Doutzen gets positive attention. Doutzen Kroes, that's her quote. It's her quote. Here's the next quote. Next quote. In any job, you have to give up certain things, and I believe that having a good quality of life means enjoying certain things only in moderation. I suspect whoever said it actually said quality. Boris, where are you leaning?
Doutzen.
Who thinks Doutzen? Who thinks Neelie?
Oh, more Neelie.
The answer is Doutzen Kroes, and she's talking about food. The next quote. Prevention is always better than cure. Prevention is always better than cure. Neelie?
Neelie.
Doutzen?
Nobody. Five people.
It's Neelie. It's Neelie. I feel like you guys know that quote. Like somebody's got a T-shirt that says "Prevention's always better than cure." Neelie Kroes. That is Neelie. How about this one? I take really good care of my body. That's Doutzen. We can just move past that. That's Doutzen. Go to the next one. It's Doutzen. I'll tell you. Well, we're not voting on this one. They really want the vote. Okay. Even though effective competition is the best tool to strengthen innovation and competitiveness of Europe, state aid can also play a very useful role. This could be anyone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This could be anyone. Who thinks Neelie?
Neelie.
Doutzen?
Doutzen, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Neelie. That was Neelie Kroes. I can't lie. The next one. The next rock star. Neelie? Doutzen? Nobody thinks we've quoted Doutzen. Yeah, before the ... it was a coder will be. Neelie Kroes. Neelie Kroes.
Yeah.
Neelie Kroes has more faith in coders than does Doutzen. And our last quote, I feel like it's always important to curl your eyelashes. I always do when I wake up, and you know you look tired. When you curl eyelashes and put mascara on, it makes such a huge difference. That's the trick I always use. Neelie? Doutzen? That is a trick question. That is a quote of mine from my website. And if you look at my eyelashes, you will understand what I'm talking about. That was it. Thank you for joining us in Neelie versus Doutzen. Who said it? Neelie versus Doutzen.
Thank you.
Boris, you did fantastic.